Michael Jordan often talked about making it personal, a doubter, a slight, a moment that stung. He would take that feeling and turn it into fuel. It is worth pausing on what was happening there. The emotion itself was not the point. What it set in motion was. Maybe that is how people work at their best. A feeling registers, it is telling you something, and it asks for a response. HumanSafe Career is built on that same idea, and it takes it somewhere new. AI cannot feel when your environment is working against you. You can. But that only counts for something if you act on it, and that is the difference. Start with the feeling. Anger, sadness, confusion, happiness. These raw emotions are information. They tell you something is going wrong, or right, in the environment around you. The feeling is real, and it is pointing at something. So the question HumanSafe Career asks is not, how do you feel? It is, what is the feeling pointing to? That is where a signal comes in. A signal is a single word that connects the emotion to a structural condition you are experiencing. Overloaded, pressured, excluded. Each one names something happening around you that is producing the feeling inside you. Most well-being and emotional intelligence tools stop at the emotion. They help you manage how you feel. They do not help with what is causing it. HumanSafe Career starts there. It invites you to reflect and to pinpoint the structural factors behind the emotion. This is new, and it opens up something the other tools cannot, the chance to build a response to the conditions themselves. And notice where that response is aimed, not inward at yourself, but outward at the conditions. Whether or not those conditions shift, one thing becomes clear. You and your feelings are not the thing that needs to be managed. That is the first breakthrough. The second is seeing the whole picture. Sometimes it looks like workload is the problem, when the real cause is something else, or a cascade of conditions too tangled to read in the moment. Under pressure, that analysis is hard to do in your own head. The app gives you room to reflect across all 6 pillars and arrive at a truer picture, in private, with no one watching. The third breakthrough is recall. The app is, in effect, a structured diary. The approaches that worked, you can use again. The ones that do not fit this role, you set aside, and the detail stays, ready for the next one. This is real context, the kind AI needs to be useful, except it is yours, a curated record of how you read and shaped your environment that travels with you as a career asset. That is the HumanSafe approach. If that way of reading your working life makes sense to you, you can be part of it early. HumanSafe Career opens on June 30th, 2026, and pre-registration for a 6-week free trial is open now. Visit us at humansafe.tech, and we will be in touch when access opens.